that. Campaigns are heating up in local election races. School boards, municipal government seats are all on the ballot. In Topeka, the mayor's race will see a primary with 6 candidates seeking to succeed Mike Padilla, who is not running again. Chad Fay is among them. He is here with us today in the studio. Welcome to you, Chad. Good to meet you.
Hello, good to meet you.
6 candidates vying for mayor. A lot of names, maybe not household names. So for those who have not met you yet, who is Chad Fay? A little bit about yourself.
I'm Chad Fay. I'm a Topeka native. Lived here for 39 years. I have a beautiful wife, Kayla. We've been together for 20 years, and we have 5 children. And we still live on the east side of town where I grew up.
What is it that sparked you to get involved in a run for office, and the mayor's office in particular?
Well, just it's time for, since the mayor's leaving, and I just figured it's a new time for new leadership, new political views, new goals that Topeka the people are obviously looking for.
Obviously, the mayor represents the entire city, but being from the east side, what do you see is needed, particularly in that portion of our community?
Well, I've worked in healthcare for 20 years, and so it's another resource that I see when we discharge patients. The lack of resources within Topeka and mental health, jobs, and just the basic infrastructure with them and their families also.
How can we work towards solutions for that? What do you feel is missing, and what can city government do to provide that?
That's one thing that I'm learning. This has been a whirlwind for the last about 4 months. I think I entered maybe right after Spencer Duncan entered, and so I've been in talks with different associations, neighborhood associations, improvement associations, MAPS, the Mobile Access Partnership, and just finding the gaps that we're actually lacking in Topeka. And so I'm still trying to vie all those together and figure out where we need to concentrate most and where people's priorities are that they want changed.
Besides improving those resources, what would be some other priorities you have?
Infrastructure, roads, public safety, and access to public health are main things.
Where do you see a gap perhaps in public safety? What should the city be doing maybe that it's not, or what should we be exploring if we don't have all the solutions right now?
Definitely hiring officers. I have talked to I can't remember, somebody with the Topeka Police Force, and they're down like 32 officers. And so we need to be able to fill those, get those back on patrol, and that helps keep the community safe.
What is your approach to the mayor's office? Because we don't have a strong mayor form of government, but yet we still have a mayor. So in your view, what should the mayor's role be?
Advocating for Topeka. That's what I've done in healthcare for the past 20 years, is advocate for patients. And so this is going to be a smooth transition for me to be able to advocate for Topeka, the people of Topeka, up to the council and get their priorities talked about.
A lot of discussion around Hotel Topeka. It's going to be on the agenda again next week. So what are you hearing about that, and where do your views lie in? Actually,
I think it might be on the agenda tonight.
It's next week,
the
15th.
Mm-hmm. And so I don't know. By the sounds of it, sounds like we're going to have a deal next week. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what everybody's alluding to. So hopefully that will be off the new mayor's agenda for next year.
When you think about that, did you support the purchase, first of all? And if so, or if not, or if there's some kind of something in the middle, was there a lack of communication that resulted in the public questioning it? Do you feel there are things people didn't understand? Should there have been maybe more city-county cooperation in this?
Both city and county. I think there's a lot of communication that the public is not aware of. And the city council gets their communication from like Go Topeka, other developments that have good ideas for the economic growth of Topeka, and I think they were persuaded to go that way.
Would it have helped, or do you think there was a lack of public communications? I mean, when you think about the response.
I know I wasn't even paying attention to it, to be honest, when it originally went down. And so that's kind of what helped vie me to get involved in leadership of Topeka, is some of the lack of transparency through the whole agenda of buying a multi-million-dollar asset like that.
You see, it had a question and you got involved after researching it. Chad, well, that's what community involvement is all about.
Yes.
And you're an example of that. Chad Fay, appreciate you being here. One of 6 candidates for Topeka mayor. You mentioned Spencer Duncan. He was here yesterday. The remaining 4 candidates will be here over the next couple of weeks leading up to the primary in August, where the top 2 vote getters advance to the November ballot. Chad, appreciate meeting you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.